Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to set up your JVC Smart TV. So once you have connected your TV to the power source and powered it on, you're gonna have to select your country from the list. To navigate on this list, use up and down arrow keys on your D-pad and press OK button to select the country. Then select the language in the very same way. Then click Continue. Then let's enable network connection so that we can install the software update. So navigate to Enable using once again your D-pad and press OK. Then select available network and then provide a password to it. To enter a password, use your D-pad once again to navigate between digits and characters and use OK button to enter one, or to erase or correct your password, use delete button right here. And once you have entered the password, navigate to connect and press OK, then wait until you are connected to your network. Okay, and right now let's wait for the TV to download and install the most recent updates. After that, we're gonna have to select whether we want to sign into our account, or if you don't have an Amazon account, select the plus icon on the screen. So I'm gonna go with the first option right here. And right now, it will be much easier to simply scan the QR code you see on the right side of the screen and sign into your Amazon account using your mobile device. But if you want to do this using your remote control, you're gonna have to press the menu button as it says on the bottom of your screen. But using the remote for it will require you to enter the password using your remote control, which takes much longer time. So I will personally sign in using my smartphone. Okay, so once you have scanned the QR code on the right side of your screen using your mobile device's camera, or you have manually entered amazon.com/code in your web browser and enter the code you see below on the left side of your screen in the second step, you're gonna have to either sign into your Amazon account or create an account, which you can, by the way, also do right here. And it's much more convenient way to do that rather than doing it on your TV. So I'm gonna sign in to my account. So in the first field, we're gonna have to enter the mobile number or email. So let me enter my email and then tap Continue. And then we're gonna have to enter the password. And once you have entered the password, you will be redirected to the page showing your device's code. It should be the same code that you see on your TV screen on the left side of it. So if it's the same code, just tap Continue. If it's not, correct it and tap Continue. Then tap Connect. And once it says device connected to your account, we're just gonna have to wait for this process to be finished on our TV. So now let's select Continue. You can save your Wi-Fi passwords to Amazon if you want to by clicking yes, or you don't, or you can select no and don't do that. Now we have to either accept or decline cookies, and if you want to read more about cookie policy, press menu button once again as it says at the bottom of the screen. Let's accept the cookies. Right now we can change it later in settings. Then let's wait for another moment. Then if you want to get a free trial of Prime, you're gonna have to select the first option, then enter your credit card details or debit card details and get a subscription for 1 month for free. But I'm gonna skip this step for now. We can do this later in settings once again. And then we can select the apps that we want to have on our TV right away. To do that, click Get Started. If you don't need any apps, just select No Thanks. I'm gonna go with Get Started just to show you how it sounds. So first of all, let's select the popular services. Just navigate between them using your D-pad once again and press OK to select. Then TV and music services, in the very same way, just select the ones that you want to have on your TV. Then games, if you don't want any games, just skip this step. If you want some, just select the games that you want. And then sports services. Then click continue, click finished, and then you can either subscribe to your to newsletter of Fire TV so that you'll get some news about Fire TV on your email. But if you don't want to do this, just click skip on the left, click OK. And then if you want to start scanning for TV channels, if you have a cable, a TV cable or an antenna cable or a satellite cable plugged into your device in your TV, you can scan for TV channels right now. You can do this later in settings if you want to. But so I don't currently have anything connected to my TV, so I'm just gonna select no. Then we can enable parental controls. Oh, I think we should actually, yeah, so should just click OK to enable parental controls. And now let's set them up. Okay, unfortunately I skipped the screen with the pin code set up, but basically what you have to do there is just enter your pin code if you have one, or if you don't have one, create a pin code. You can use your middle D-pad button or OK button as 0, then up as 1, right as 2, down as 3, and left as 4. And if you want to switch to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're gonna have to press menu button, so the one in the top right corner of your D-pad. Okay, so once you have entered your pin code, you're gonna have to select what ratings you want to see on your TV. So just select the rating at which you want to stop. So if you want to, for example, limit some content that is available for some adult content, for 80 plus, 18 plus content, then just select DVB 18. If you want to restrict content for people older than 12, then select DVB 13, and or if you want to include 12, of course, select DVB 12. So yeah, just go with whichever selection you like the most, or if you don't want to restrict anything, just do nothing here, and then press forward button to continue. Then press OK. Select your account, and then wait for a moment until the home screen is loaded. So that's basically it at this point. The setup is finished. Hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.